This is your brother, the indescribable 1981. Once again, you know, we wake up every day and we wonder what we're going to do for the day. And it's amazing, even people that wake up with jobs to go to, or a career or a workplace to go to, we still wake up and we say, what is it that I really need to do today? Oh, duh, I know I got to go to work, but what is it that I really want to do that give me joy in life, that I can do for free and don't have to get paid for, and I still love doing it? It's amazing the things we can do on this planet, like work a job or get a career and be making real good money, but we don't enjoy what we do. That's like creating a job where you got to pick up shit all day. It could be human shit, animal shit, cow shit, bird shit. It could be a job where you pick up all types of shit out of people and animals' asses all day. The foul smells, the way it looks, even if you wear a face mask, it's not a job where people gonna find it pleasant. I'm picking up shit, and some of it I can still smell. Oh my gosh, right? At the same time, the job pays very, very, very well. The job pays very well. Imagine creating a job where you pick up all types of shit in certain neighborhoods where people just don't fuck with, and they pay you $500 a day to do this because it is nasty and filthy. What's $500 a day? Let's say 7 days a week. That's $3,500, or $500 a day, depending on the situation in the neighborhood you're dealing with, or if it's a constant thing or something you do once a week. Yeah, $500 a day. 2, 3 days out the week, $500. I'm that valuable. It costs that much for me to pick up shit out here and slob and nasty ass trash and human shit and animal shit. The whole point is, some of the things out here that may be things that we don't like to do, these are the people that work jobs that we wake up every day, they're not happy. They wondering when they gonna retire. They wondering if they gonna always have to work from paycheck to paycheck. It's amazing how we were created and we see life play out like that. Look how many fruit trees are on the earth right now. Apple trees, oranges, peaches, plums. Out of all these fruit trees on the earth, you can try one fruit a day from a different tree a day and still you won't even have tasted the majority of the trees on the whole entire planet Earth out of them few little fruit trees that you tried. There's such an abundance here that to think with a small mind that we gotta stay trapped in a job, a society, court courthouses, paperwork, jailhouses, schoolhouses, and if you don't want to go to neither one, you get kicked out of society, or you don't want to join, you just get banned from society, or if it's something that you just don't want to do and you give up, you can go homeless in society, and they have homeless shelters to serve the homeless. People who say fuck this shit and just gave up and they dealing with the minimum. It's amazing the situations and backgrounds a lot of us come from, and we make it this far. When you realize that what you truly are has nothing to do with time, space, or your body, you start to live life. unlike any other person. In a world where we see everybody die, get shot, killed, die natural, die by accident, you know, die by force or die with ease. In a world where we see so much death, it's like you either get used to it and numb to it, or you just get in a state of mind where you just fearful of death. So you can't even live because you scared you're gonna die. You scared you're gonna die, so you can't even live. See how it works? Some stuff you just have to accept right away mentally. When you do that mentally on the spot, in whatever situation, you'll see stuff play out because you accepted it. You know what I'm saying? If I walk down the street, I accept the fact that people stare at me and they're gonna look at me no matter what type of clothing I have on. And I accept the fact that, you know, there's nothing wrong with standing out. I love being different. I accept the fact that some people may laugh at what I represent or my character. Some people may take my character serious and have respect for me. I have total strangers give me the most respect out of the blue. Men, women, and children. Call me chief, call me boss man, call me captain. You know, most of them call me brother. Some of them call me, family. Children. What's up, Unc? Like they give me like titles of respect. And I don't even be asking for this. I feel like I'm still a child of the Creator. I'm 42 years old, but I'm a 42-year-old child of God. Like the age, the number don't matter. You know, it's nowhere near eternity or immortality. We're in a physical body that deal with time and space, movement. Life amazing when you sit your ass still and actually sit back and look at life. You know what I don't understand? Most people get rich and get money so that they can have more freedom in the world to do what they want to do instead of working a job that's limiting them. I understand that. I get that. But you have a lot of people out here, they'll actually get out here to get a career or establish themselves financially just so they can rip and run all over the world, all over the earth. Like it's so much to see, and that's why you need money so you can see everything. But when you have heaven right here in your heart and you live a simplistic life and you notice the most natural, the most simple way of living is the most spiritual. Whether you're a rich person or you're a poor person, imagine being rich for the purpose of being still, sitting in a home, growing your garden, manifesting heaven right where you at, not having to go all over the world to travel and spend money to do so. But King Solomon, when King Solomon in the Bible asked for wisdom, it don't seem like King Solomon traveled a lot. King Solomon sat in that one kingdom, took care of affairs over Israel and Jerusalem and stuff like that. Everybody had they 40 acres and a mule and those 40 years of peace, no fighting, no wars. All the neighbors, all the residents had enough food, enough water. They had everything. King Solomon wisdom brought all of that on earth. Most people don't ask for that same type of wisdom that can help them out in their own neighborhood. Y'all see me on this camera. I don't have a home of my own. I move around the whole entire planet Earth in a local limited space called the state of Florida, Broward County. But my spirit and what I truly am ain't got nothing to do with Broward County or this local space right here. My spirit that I truly am is beyond this space. It's contained in this space right here that I'm sitting in. I look at the unseen as something so great that you can't even explain it neither. The unseen is indescribable. You can't explain it. Most of the things that's the most difficult to explain that really means something in life, it's always good to live and experience it. I can tell you all day how apple tastes, how sweet potato pie tastes, how ice cream tastes. I can tell you all day how it tastes, but your tongue don't know the taste if you never put it on your tongue. And I'm sitting up here to you explaining the taste of something that you never tasted. Even the Bible tell you, taste and see that God is good. So life is to be experienced, to be expressed. I give thanks to the Most High Creator. I give thanks to Mama Holy Spirit, the Comforter, the set apart Spirit. I give thanks to the Most High Mother Creator for guidance, simplicity, acceptance, high intuition, peace of mind. This whole entire moment we call eternity. Now, I have to go about my day and give thanks and express divinity and radiate divinity no matter what I do, because if we children of the Creator, we need to express that divinity as a child of the Creator. We could choose not to, yet it's still gonna be expressed through nature, through animals, through trees, through the weather, through the elements, and through your own body itself. So, life is good. Life is good. I just thought to make a short video checking in with y'all. I may go live in a little bit. I don't know. But sometimes I pick up on a lot of intelligence and things to say, a lot of things that happen from my memory that I incorporate into this moment right now. People could talk all day long, but the thing about it is what they saying at their mouth. How are they saying it? Some of the most loving people out here that care about you like no other might be the people that you walk past every day that you think ain't nobody, but you miss out on that love because you judgmental and you got ego where you look down on people who are lesser than you, not not knowing they got the most love in the world, more love than you would ever have, even for yourself. The power that God, God is the creator, uses in hiding and concealing treasures of wisdom in situations that you will look all past what's right under your nose that you ain't paying attention to. The Bible tell you God used the foolish things in the world. Things that look foolish and crazy to you, things that look foolish and crazy to you might be something that God uses to show another person that they ain't shit. Imagine trying to embarrass somebody who in an embarrassing situation, only for the situation to turn around and the person that's supposed to be embarrassed is actually getting praised and everybody rooting and you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But you thought you was gonna get laughed at and be embarrassed. The one that's in a situation where they were supposed to be embarrassed is actually the one that everybody in love with and actually, yay, they rooting for you. It's amazing how life can transform and transmute itself in many situations, which is why they say, good and bad is the same once you neutralize it. Also, meaning that if someone throws negative insults your way, you can change them into compliments. Just transforming the way you see them. So instead of it affecting you, you have an effect over transforming it. And then all day long, you see how life gives you free energy. Free energy, which is wicked shit coming out of the mouth and the words of others that don't like you and hate you, right? And you absorbing the shit that people saying, you taking it all in, and you transforming that, the vibes that you felt from what they say, and the words and the names that they called you, and you transform it and take it in yourself and transmute it into something that's good. Like, wow, everybody's shooting bullets at me today, but it felt like butterflies flying all around me. Wow. Everybody's saying wicked shit to me, but I feel like everybody yelling at me because they love me today. Wow. Everybody's saying evil shit out of their mouth towards me, but it sounds like they talking good things about me. Like taking stuff and transforming it for what it is. You getting all this free energy, which coming in the form of negativity, but it's still free energy. And you transforming it into something that they throwed at you as a burden. You transforming it and made it into a lighter burden and gave it back to them in a different type of response. Fuck their heads up. Your response in this world is so powerful in certain situations to the point where you don't know how many lives of people you change just from how you respond to the same situations that happen to other people just like you. And then you realize like everything that can happen to you can happen to anyone else. But something in you responds different than your nervous system and the stimuli of a quick reflex where you normally would respond to something real quick and fast. Now it's a slow reaction and you take your time to respond. Total difference. Fuck a bitch head up. What? I thought he would get mad when I would do that, and he just looked at me and wiped it off and gave me a thumbs up and smiled and kept going about his business. What kind of fuck shit is this? Then a person realized, man, I can't control nothing that man does. He's in control of his own world. I just came at him with force. And he took that force that I came at him with and ate up the whole vibration and spit the vibration back out in a different total response that fucked my head up. So by me going at this person who I might not like with negative energy, I made myself weaker, casting all my negative energy towards them for them to snatch it, absorb it, transform it into something good. That fucked me up. That throw me off mentally. Throw my power off. I can't even do nothing right now. Throw the wrench in the game. Damn. You put a pause on a person's wicked missions and evil intentions when they do something intentionally evil to see how you're going to respond. And then when they see that you don't respond like they want you to respond, their whole world changed because they never seen a response like that. Then they may just stop doing evil off of the way you responded. You didn't even respond out of retaliation or anger. You responded in a certain type of way that they didn't expect you to, is what I'm saying. Most people evil intentions, if they know if they do something, if I go do this right now, I'm gonna have that motherfucker over there mad as fuck. And then He gonna be so mad. To approach the person and try to do something to make the person angry because you're looking for somebody to shoot and kill today, but you know it got to be a probable cause, and you're gonna be the cause so that you can. Then it come to the point where that day you come across that person, and what you think in your mind that you normally do as a result, it's gonna happen today. Let me go and fuck with this person over here. I bet they get mad, and I got somebody that gonna get mad at me, and I'm able to use my gun and kill a bitch today just for the fuck of it. Fuck around and run up on that person, thinking that you're gonna fulfill your desire and evil intentions for that day, and none of it gets fulfilled in your way, but it plays out a totally mysterious different way, where you realize you met your match, but it was no war to fight in the first place. You was doing it to yourself and trying to project this onto others like this the way to live. Most bullies are not bullies all their life. Somewhere in their life they gonna learn a lesson the hard way or an easy and compassionate way. But you're not gonna be a bully all your doggone life. Now, if you're living in a world where you gotta put up the image, or you gotta front like you a bully so that other bullies or other people will leave you alone, then I can understand where people just doing things in life so that they can get by, and they telling lies and alibis so that they can get by. They talking sweet, they talking calm, they walking on eggshells, they kissing ass so that they don't have problems with their enemies and they can get by. Some people don't want to live life fighting all the damn time. So they'll step on eggshells and walk around and tiptoe around the wicked and the evil, and the ones out here who are impatient, who just so they can have peace of mind, because everybody don't want to fight, everybody don't want to go to war. It's some angels that's not here on this planet to go to war. You got angels here and fairies here and spiritual beings here that's on this planet to make sure the grass can grow in love, to make sure the ocean is clean and stuff like that. You got different spiritual beings here. We trying to maintain planets and stuff. We ain't up here trying to focus on wicked ass intentions and shit. Our intentions is toward more abundance and more life. More life. Your intentions should be towards more life and abundance of life. Keeping stuff going and adjusting and evolving and expanding for the greater good. We out here trying to harm and trying to see who toes we can step on and who we can cop block. When we should be, as a child of the Creator, with other brothers and sister children of the Creator, we should be co-creators, helping to expand and promote and advance the universe as well, just like our parents, the creators. Not killing, stealing, and destroying. Most people have to get their priorities straight, putting the unseen first, being still, knowing that you create every moment something out of nothing. That sounds impossible and it sounds strange. How can you create something out of nothing? I have to give it to y'all the way I receive things. And I have to give it to y'all like natural, you know, exactly with who I am. I, you know, I wear this turban on my head, and I live good in private and I live good in public. or a child be upset or angry about something, you say something or show them something that they like, instantly that anger transform into a, huh? a face of interest or a smile. Quick, whole instant moment attitude change, like the speed of light. When somebody upset about something and you let them know or give them an option of something that they would like is available to them now, that moment of anger gonna turn right into a quick smile like you ain't never seen before. Quickest thing to manifest is an attitude change, because we all have attitudes and mood swings. We good, we happy. All of a sudden, we get some bad news. Now we fire hot and piss mad. So we go through mood swings and we play the roles of different mood swings. I always like to function from a clear heart and a clear state of mind, no matter what situation I'm in. Because when you can see clearly in emergency situations, the same way you can see clearly in regular situations day to day, you know you have a balanced life with God, and you're able to go through good and bad situations equally, because you're paying attention to the good, you're paying attention to the bad, just alike. It can only get better and go up from where you at, from wherever you at. Don't never feel like you stuck for eternity. Never feel like God won't hear you if you talk to God, because maybe some prayers in the past never got answered. Start talking to God and pour out your heart to God. That's a start. At least pouring out your heart and speaking how you feel to your creator. That's what the unseen creator ready for. A lot of people don't believe that because they feel like you gotta pray because when you go to church, or you gotta pray around people, when you can go into your closet, you can go out for a long walk and pray in your thoughts in your mind quietly. You can also go out there like some of my brothers do on the corner and pray out loud and read the Bibles out loud. You could choose to do any type of thing like that. But underneath it all, is you really truly at peace. You wake up next day, rain, sleet, or snow, when you wake up, can you stay joyful or find something to be joyful for throughout that whole entire day? We bombarded with negativity every day in the news and online and social media, as well as on planet Earth. We bombarded with all type of weather and stuff that's going on with the atmosphere and the elements. These things are stirred up for a reason. Somebody was the cause of these things. I don't know everything, and I appreciate everything at the same time. I don't know everything, but I appreciate everything at the same time. I'm glad that some things that we want to happen don't happen right away at the snap of a finger. Because let's say you ask for something bad to happen to somebody and you snap your finger and it happens, but then it's a moment where you really didn't want it to happen, and you can't manifest the opposite right then and there. If you can't bring nobody back to life after a dead body is laying on the ground and they've been shot and killed, if you can't touch a dead body and bring it back to life, you shouldn't be out here killing bodies and killing people like you got a right to kill, because you don't even have the power to bring them back from the dead. If you can walk around and find everybody in a body bag right now, touch them and bring them back from the dead, family, relative, or whoever they belong to, then you should be the one out here killing and taking lives like it ain't nothing, because you know you can give it back. If you're not gonna go full speed ahead or go all in, don't half step and come into this world and God want to use you 100%, but you're giving God 50% when God want to use you 100%. What's the 50%? Thinking the wrong way, thinking in limited ways that God don't think, What's the 100%? Letting yourself be guided by God and used as an instrument with no confusion whatsoever. You just being used, and this is what the divine will doing through you as you go about your day, helping people, places, things, and animals. Other than that, sense in living life and making it difficult when some things is easy. It amazes me and frustrates me sometimes when I see a person who have an easygoing life and they'll frustrate their easygoing life with dumbass questions, dumbass solutions, funny way of saying things. Like they're the most social butterflies in the world. And you have a lot of people out here don't have good communication skills. We live our life in this world and on this planet, and we share with other and other spiritual beings, big and small, seen and unseen. We know our true purpose to be here and to exist. Then we'll be here and we'll exist in our true purpose like no other. I don't care what go on. If you're living in your true purpose, people could come at you any type of way, every which way. But if it's the divine will and God's will being done in your purpose, ain't too many people that gonna be able to stop it. Man, woman, child, animal, social event, weather anomaly. It's like walking through your whole entire city and all the lights out. But just cause all the lights out don't mean that you ain't radiating and you ain't shining. This is where you realize that when God blew spirit and life into this body through your nostrils that you can't see, and this life can transform into fire, understanding, water, elements, ether, knowledge, food, through the breath of life. Everything started in the body just activated once you start breathing that breath of life. Especially when the baby take its first breath and start on, yeah. Along with that first breath, the baby crying and breathing. Then along with that breath while the baby crying, the thirst kick in or the hunger kicks in. Now the baby gonna take his first breastfeed. Processes of life is beautiful when you watch it play out. It's intelligently put inside the way it's supposed to be. You know, trees grow up out the ground. They don't grow down in the ground. Trees grow up out the ground. When you light a fire, fire burn upward. Fire don't burn down, it burns upward. So, like even the laws of gravity and grace, how things can either float up or stay stuck down, is amazing. It's amazing. Because these things happening right here in this space where you at. You see good and bad happening before your face every day. So it's not like life not fulfilled with the opposites. They say the kingdom of the heaven is right here in our midst, like Christ said. Okay, it's right here in this atmosphere where we at. We got the power to believe what we want where we at, the power of attention on wherever we at, even if it's the attention upon ourselves. We got that power right here, right now. So the kingdom of heaven right here, right now. We just creating a lot of hell on earth by blocking ourselves and limiting ourselves, being stuck in certain pleasures and stuck in certain emotions. That's not meant for us to be stuck in. We meant to move around the whole entire universe from planet to planet, going through different portals and traveling. Just like you see children move around a playground and play with different toys all day long. It may be 30 toys in a room and a child get a chance to play with maybe 10 of them in one day, moving at their pace. Then you have some children, out of them 30 toys, you actually have some children that actually play with all 30 toys throughout the whole day, and because they're able to do that. Working with time and space. Feeling like you in a rush, but you realize 10 minutes ain't passed by. You think a whole 3 hours passed by, ain't nothing but 10 minutes. That's why having cat naps and taking cat naps throughout the day when you're tired is important. Some people sleep all day. Some take cat naps and have a burst of energy more than a person that slept all day. Notice they call it a cat nap. They don't call it a dog nap. They call it a cat nap because cats have a lot of energy. Cats have more, I think, higher energy than dogs do, especially when they purr. Brr, 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 brr. When cats do that, they vibration super high. They're high vibrating animals. Even honeybees, ooh, hummingbird, any vibration or beat, uh, high vibrational animal. We don't know this because we see an animal, but we don't know what make up that animal is high vibrations. They say honeybees' body is bigger than their wings. That's like seeing a tractor trailer drive down a road or a dump truck with little itty bitty tires, and they got all them big old trailers they gotta pull, but they got small little bitty tires. You be like, what the fuck? Them little old wheels carrying all that weight in that big ass truck. Some stuff in life don't make sense. But the fact that life contains things that make sense and things that don't make sense, that's where it had perfect balance. It's a lot of motherfuckers on this earth that don't supposed to be here. Men, women, and children. They probably were never supposed to be here. I'm not talking about their body or the physical part of them, because physical life here. I'm saying a lot of people that's on this earth in a body, whether they're a man, woman, or a child, even some animals, they not supposed to be here. They spirit or their soul was from a different planet, a different space in the heavens. And they came here in a physical vessel somehow, some way. That's why you can have two people with the same name, two people that look alike, but they both might think totally different. They look alike, but they think totally different. That show you they not from this world. It's people here that don't supposed to be here on this planet. It's animals here that don't supposed to be here. Mosquitoes don't supposed to be here. Dogs don't supposed to be here. You got bacteria that supposed to be here. Fungus, even bacteria in the ocean, bacteria in your body for your stomach to help you digest. You got good bacteria too. Ain't just bad bacteria and fungus and stuff and things that stink and maggot juice and all that. You got good bacteria and good fungus. These things that your body produce, your mouth, your saliva, your slob, We here living life. We not here to talk about it and explain it. We here to express the spiritual world and express divinity. We not here to talk about it and explain it. The rain don't explain itself when it come down out the sky. It just drop. The sun don't explain itself when it's out in the sky. Motherfucker just shine. People feel the effects. So when you have people out here trying to manifest things in life and they don't see no results, that's almost equal to trying to get a person to believe in the unseen in small ways, and they can't even catch on to the small ways. So if you can't catch on to something small or simple, I'm showing you that a child can catch on to, it won't make sense to explain all the big things that's deep. It won't register. It won't register. Common sense is a beautiful thing. I don't care how much money a person has. If they don't have common sense or they're not in touch with life, you're just a dumbass millionaire that's out of touch. You're just a rich ass zombie. Don't nothing click in the brain. It's dead. So it don't matter the role that you play in life, whether you're rich, poor, you have it or you don't have it. But if you can come here on this planet Earth and just be a child of God and let God grace guide you and Holy Spirit take you throughout this whole entire earth. Nobody never know what your age is. Nobody never know why you move the way you move. Nobody never know how you come or go. That's how Holy Spirit flow through a person's life. So you'll be mysterious forever when you people see you, man, woman, or child. Always evolving, looking better and better. 1,000 years old, 2,000 years old, 3,000 years old. You ain't got nan wrinkle. You looking like a little newborn baby. How the fuck this person here, 1,000 years old, and they looking like this? See, because people put age with looking rough and looking old. But what if age was attached to everlasting life? Looking good for thousands of years, looking good, looking young. Like your skin just don't turn bad at all. Your skin don't spoil at all. They say the only thing on the planet that don't spoil or have an expiration date is the honey that bees make. Ain't that something? So we come from realms of immortality that give life and continue to give life and never exhausted. Inexhaustible, limitless supply, abundance. And we sitting up here thinking with small minds. I'm grateful for the limitations and the boundaries that we set when we deal with others. Because there's universal laws that have things in place. So everything was sought from the beginning of each moment where there was a beginning, where God continued to create worlds and recreate worlds different, unlike any other. You know, every day I'm pretty sure they create more and more new encyclopedias, thesauruses, dictionaries for words and wordplay. But out of all these words and meanings and definitions, life is meant to be lived and experienced, not spoken about. Even the experience of the vibration of your voice when you're speaking, that's to be experienced. Vibration of the bass in a person's voice as a man, the high pitch of a woman's voice as a woman when she sang and hit a high note and make you cry. In touch with the unseen, closest thing to your soul is the sound of your voice. People know your soul by the sound of your voice. Even in a dark room, you know who you talking to based on the voice. Your voice have an imprint on it. All this stuff I be speaking ain't nothing new. It's been under our noses. We just don't ask God for wisdom to slow our asses down mentally so we can see what's right up under our nose all the time. When you see what's right up under your nose, you ain't gonna be all over the place, lost. Head chopped off like a lost chicken, you don't know where the fuck. You could be still inside yourself and see the bigger picture 24/7. The world will think that you moving slow, falling behind, losing out, taking losses, because how you moving. Remember, the turtle and the rabbit in the race. That rabbit in the race is just like people out here all over the place. Can't sit still. Spending money, blowing it, doing that. Burning out. Turtle, he taking his time. Turtle know as it takes its time, everything else in life is taking its own time too. The turtle know as I take my time and just pace myself, I never get tired because I'm moving at a slow pace where I'm conserving nothing but energy. So the turtle didn't burn out. And the turtle wasn't in no competition mode. And the turtle didn't have an ego. And the turtle didn't even have a reason to show off that he's fastest or the slowest. But that turtle showed you one thing. When you can endure to the end, no matter how slow you moving, everybody could be flying past you, living their life, getting married before you, having fun, going places you ain't never been. You get jealous, you get upset. Okay, I'm the turtle. I'm moving slow in life. Still moving slow. Everybody else zooming by, enjoying themselves, doing what they do. Just to burn out ahead of me. And then I'm the slow turtle taking my time, still conserving my energy. I'm finally done caught up to them. They burnt out looking rough, half dead, and ran themselves up. I'm the wise turtle. I won the race because I'm taking my time conserving my energy. And I was able to endure instead of burn out, which kept my candle lit. And I won the race, and I was the victory. Life is so beautiful, man. You learn a lot, and it teaches you itself. You never have to pick up a book ever again. Never have to jump on social media to look for confirmation or astrology videos ever again because, shoot, everything inside you, you already know. That's the reason how books and stuff came about. Somebody sat down with themselves. They was inspired from inside themselves. Any idea that they received from the unseen. And something made them express it and get up and walk and move their hands and express something. What we may call handwriting or dancing. Life was taking care of itself before there was a such thing as an explanation about life. Like I say, life ain't meant to be talked about or explained. Maybe the results or the things that are happening as a byproduct, but life is to be lived and experienced. They say ain't nothing to it but to do it, which means life is meant to be experienced. You can talk about the experience all day for the next 1,000 years, but you gotta jump in and take that first footstep for it to experience it. If not, then you can't say you're living your life how you want to live it. Because there's things that you haven't even done to show that you're determined to live the life that you want to live. I always say do what work for you. What work for me don't work for nobody else. What works for me don't work for other people. Like, you got some people, they don't watch TV or listen to the radio or watch sports. They don't watch politics at all. But they live peaceful lives and they quiet. I'm one of those people. I can live without a TV. I can live without a microwave. I can live without hot water. Planet Earth have electricity and it's an organism herself. She vibrating with life. So I just thought to give y'all almost an hour video, close enough, to touch bases with y'all because I try to do the best I can every day I wake up. Ask the Creator to help me express and radiate divinity and well-being and peace and unconditional love everywhere I go, even in a cold-hearted, physical world that we in right now, where you don't know what people going through, who driving what car, Who's behind what car with tinted windows, trying to, just out and about in the world. You don't know who's going through something. You don't know who's feeling Holy Spirit on earth right now, and they don't like the changes or the vibes that they feeling on earth. They feel like something in the air. All these feelings people catching. At least they feeling something, and they knowing that what they feeling is real. Because imagine if they didn't feel, they would have to be eradicated and gotten rid of. If a person has a cold heart and you see them walking down the street just killing people, most people in their right mind, it wouldn't take long to kill a person like that or get him out the way, because you're killing innocent people. These people can't defend themselves. Why do it? And it's so easy. You know they ain't gonna retaliate back. Why do that? You have spirits and entities that come through people on the earth like that. It's amazing how we read in the Bible that from what we read in churches, so-called churches, is that the war in heaven, and the devil got kicked out of heaven and cast into the earth, and took 2/3 in heaven with him. The 2/3 that the devil took with him reminds me of people out here that are I don't want to say bullies, but people out here that they evil and they do wicked shit, but in order for them to approach somebody that's a good person, they have to go and get other people to join them in their wickedness so that they can have the courage to harm a righteous person for no reason. So when I see certain situations in life, man, that make me sit back and think and contemplate the bigger picture all the time. You constantly have to work on yourself inside yourself. When you work on yourself, you see other things play out in your world the way it's supposed to. But working on yourself, it allows things to play out the right way. Because there's no finger pointing, there's no blaming, it's total acceptance. It's being comfortable in your own skin. Mind, body, and soul, you got to be in a state of comfort. Anybody in a state of comfort, they can receive easy. I'm up here done dozed off on camera, y'all. Some days I be like that. Going to my own trance, my own euphoria, state of mind. I really live like this. I realize I can enjoy life on a planet Earth, which is possible, without cell phones, without technology, without cars, without city life, without the conveniences we have today. I realize we don't really need all this. If I'm walking on this planet Earth and I never knew nothing, no such thing as a car, a TV, a television, or none of that, or clothing lines, and all I got is the trees, the earth, the plants, and fruits and veggies to walk around and eat and survive on a planet that's beautiful, like a big paradise, a big old garden. We really don't need these cars and stuff here on this planet. These are just add-ons and things to weigh the planet down. We don't need all these big high-rise buildings. A lot of stuff on this earth, it's unnecessary if you look at it. A lot of this unnecessary shit is just here in the damn way. Listening to the children play, if y'all can hear in the background, next to a daycare. I always like to watch the children play and listen to them scream and enjoy life. They don't know nothing about no bills or paying no bills and no worries in the world. All they know is they having fun with other children, and they can express themselves, scream as loud as they want to the top of their lungs, throw their bodies all over the place, jump on the swings, run, play, throw dirt. They just living life. We all need to do the same thing when it comes to the unseen creator. Jump in and pray every day, like a child, having fun praying to the creator, you know. Go out every day and smile, even if people don't give a fuck about a smile. Smile anyway, because you naturally a person that make life smile itself. It's a lot to deal with, lot to focus on, lot to talk about. Dozing off again, y'all. Y'all notice how the camera light up when I jump back on? Aura field always working 24/7, no matter where you at. Everybody have an aura field. However your energy is in your aura field, that's how your camera will jump or act when it's in your presence. Like I could be looking away and stuff like that, or I could start talking and stop talking, and the screen get dark, and then I say something, hey y'all, and then the screen light back up. You know, I enjoy the energetic vibrations and the light play off these camera phones that happen when they function, and these phones are in your hands and they have your energy and you're holding it in your presence, and you start to see things that you never saw before on your camera phone. Beautiful thing. So I'm grateful y'all was able to have a listening ear to listen to these videos. If these are the type of videos you like to take your spare time and take your little smoke, a drink, a little sip of wine, you know, a little cognac, or you know, some little hot herbal tea to relax you, and listen to these videos, feel free to do so. Once again, I love y'all. I value y'all. My heart is very compassionate towards this whole entire planet Earth that we walk on, live on, breathe on. Because at any moment now, she is changing for the better for herself, and she's gonna get rid of and help the Creator Most High get rid of a lot of wicked people that are walking on this planet Earth. Planet Earth is our sister. She will soon be a mother. She vibrating high, she crystallizing, and she not playing around with anything that's unnatural on the planet that's causing these imbalances. You know what I'm saying? So it's cleanup time for the planet. And cleanup time means it's gonna be a lot of fire, a lot of water, a lot of rain, and a lot of windstorms, a lot of hurricanes and tornadoes to clean this shit up. Been long overdue. Been long overdue. So, mouth getting dry. So I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday. Keep on moving no matter what. You want to move and see the success in your life the way you really want to see things. In this day and time, you better move in silence. Move in silence. Other people might not approve of you moving that way, but you know what's best for you. They just gonna have to be mad. God give you common sense to wake up and see that. Then God give you the strength to endure. Even people getting upset and mad because they see you done made changes and they life ain't nothing going on. And then they trying to put that on you like you the reason they ain't shit. No. No, 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 no. Your priorities and shit was in the wrong place, girl. That's all right. Falling asleep on camera again. I'm out, y'all. Love y'all.